Alright, welcome back to Trails from Zero, the most exciting opening ever. Reading an extra copy of the Crossbell Times to start off with. Extra, a glamorous stage and the intrigue behind it. A preview of Golden Sun Silver Moon. The anticipated new stage show from Ark and Steel has had its private performance. Ilya captivated the audience from the moment the curtain rose with an acrobatic performance. Act 2 followed with the appearance of a hopeful new face, Rishia, who stunned the audience with her mystique and expressive dancing. Act 1 of the brilliant private performance. Together with the atmosphere that Ilya generated, the audience was delighted. I felt like I was witnessing the rebirth of Ark and Steel. The public performance will surely be something to look forward to. The Mayoral assassin stagger. While the drama was unfolding on stage, a more real one unfolded behind the scenes, as the police discovered and foiled the attempted assassination of Mayor Henry McDowell in the balcony during the private performance. An official statement has been issued regarding the incident. The official word is that the suspect, Mr. Ernest Rice, 29, McDowell's former top aide, arrived with the mayor to watch the performance. He smuggled a gun and dagger past security officials, then attempted to use them to assassinate the mayor. What motivations did he have? Mr. Rice served as the mayor's top aide for many years and was known for his honest personality. Why did he commit this crime? In gathering evidence, we discovered that he also illegally misappropriated mayoral funds and had connections with specific representatives. Additional evidence suggests he planned to run for the next mayoral election, and is speculated he committed the crime to try to obtain the political position himself. However, the police have taken over the investigation, and so the true motives will likely remain confidential. Behind the suspect's arrest. Crossbell police became aware of the assassination plot in advance, subsequently deploying a security team inside the theater. The team was fooled by the suspect's clever diversion. However, the newly commissioned Special Support Section, conducting their own independent investigation, were able to thwart Mr. Rice's plot and save the mayor. A detective from the 1st Investigative Division said, "No comment, I cannot divulge more than what has been publicly disclosed." Mayoral vacation. After the incident, Mayor McDowell decided to take a vacation. Even though he wasn't permanently injured, the stress on his mind and body was immense, so he has made the decision in consideration of his old age, stated a public relations officer. We are glad the mayor is safe and sound, but it is so far unclear how long the break will be. The anniversary festival is approaching, and all of us at the newspaper pray for his quick return to duty. Yikes, things really got out of hand. Most of the public should be in an uproar by now, right? Considering that the mayor was almost assassinated at the debut of Ark and Steel's new show, yes, I would imagine so. It's the ultimate scandal. We can at least take comfort in the fact that Mayor McDowell is getting a lot of support from the citizenry. But surely the name of the Imperial faction Diet member that Ernest had ties to will make the papers, right? It'll probably be censored. Besides, wasn't this whole thing the product of that secretary lunatic going wild against his boss? Yeah, maybe so. There really wouldn't be any benefit to assassinating the mayor as far as the Imperial faction's concerned. On the other hand, it might spin it against the Republican faction due to their connections with Heiyue and Yin. You might be onto something there. Pardon the interruption, but don't you think Ernest was acting sort of strange? It was as if he lost his sanity, or perhaps lost control would be more appropriate. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Either way, I can't help but wonder what happened after the 1st Division took over the investigation. Well, as for Ernest, he's in a state of total shock. Can't even speak properly. Chief, you're back. You're saying he's so messed up they can't even interrogate him? Yep, since they weren't making any progress with him, they decided to go ahead and chunk him in the clink. Last I heard, they thought of calling in a church counselor asking if someone from St. Ursula would examine him. Yeah, that might help. That aside, you four have become quite the celebrities, haven't you? While I was at the department today, I got to witness the Fox showering the SSS with praises. Boy, you should have heard him. The deputy director complimenting us? I find that hard to picture. Deputy Jackass decided to flatter us. I'm thrilled. Hey, it wasn't only him. The entire force had something good to say about you guys. Actually, I take that back. The 1st Division didn't really say much, but I'm sure that their opinion of the SSS is a bit higher now. Show some cheer. You earned it. Yeah, we'll try. But how can we be happy at a time like this? Yeah, try to think about how Elle is feeling right about now. Seriously? Tomorrow is far too early for you to return to work. It's nothing more than a bruise and a minor sprain. 5 days of rest has been more than enough. Worry not, for I have recharged my batteries. This isn't a joke, Grandfather. Think about everything that's happened, please. You no longer have Ernest, and you could have died. Don't you think you've earned more than 5 days of rest? You may feel so, but the anniversary festival draws near. Duty calls, so I cannot fall behind. I can't abandon my role as Crossbell's mayor over a minor spat like this. A minor spat? Grandfather, are you not in pain? Are you not mortified? Ernest was like a son to you, yet he betrayed you. So why? Why do you continue? If I told you what happened didn't shock me, I would be lying through my teeth. As I'm sure you've heard, Ernest has long been embezzling public funds from under our noses. Perhaps his actions caused extreme stress, and being trapped in his own mind caused him to go berserk. I do believe I bear some responsibility for not taking notice in the first place. Grandfather. Nevertheless, I'm a politician. I have sworn to serve Crossbell's state in the present and future. No matter what happens, it's my duty to uphold that oath and lead this city. That is a self-imposed commitment. I truly apologize, Ellie. Much like 10 years ago, I was unable to stop your father, Ryan. Not only that, but my own daughter, your mother, left you behind. And despite being powerless, I continue to fulfill the role of mayor, as I always do. Surely you must despise me, right? There's no way that could ever be true. You're my hero, Grandfather. I occasionally keep in touch with Mother and Father. It may be heartbreaking, but I know I can overcome it. Ellie. I originally joined the police because I wished to help you in my own way. I thought this different approach would be a good way for me to help Crossbell too. However, now that Ernest is no longer at your side, I was thinking I should retire from the police and assist. Spare me the nonsense. Grandfather. If you truly regretted the path you chose, then surely you would have returned home immediately. However, such was not the case, correct? Imagine how insulting it would be to turn your back on the road you've taken. To your colleagues, to me, and above all, to yourself. You need not be concerned about me. After all, I have more than a single secretary, and if necessary I shall seek Helmer's assistance. However, my plan to retire as mayor seems to have been delayed though. Well, I suppose I've got another 5 years until I'm able to comfortably retire. Therefore, Ellie, you must continue on the path you've chosen. At least until you become satisfied with all you've accomplished. I believe an old man like myself has no better encouragement to give you. Grandfather. Not to mention, if you all hadn't intervened, I likely wouldn't be sitting here right now. Stand proud, Ellie, of what you do and how you've grown, for you shall continue to shine even brighter and reach new heights, much like Arkansas's new play. Yes, Grandfather. I, Ellie McDowell, will return to my post tomorrow and strive to make Crossbell a better place. The song is still so dope. You've truly saved me. I appreciate it. If the situation were to progress any further down the rabbit hole, it would have gotten quite messy. That was quite a close call. We were almost suspected of attempting to assassinate the mayor. No thanks to your connections within the Republican faction. The leader of the Imperial faction, Speaker Hartman, was likely the one to utter my name to that secretary. It's likely that he learned of it through Ravach's Dawn, or Coney. Yes, I'm inclined to agree. I must say, I wasn't expecting the Secretary to go so far as to plan an assassination. Even so, there is no mistaking that his objective was to harm the Republican faction's reputation through us. A truly problematic city. Putting that aside, don't lump us together. It's particularly irritating. Oh dear, how cold you are. Well, no matter. Our ties with the members of the Republican faction can be severed at a moment's notice. And as we previously discussed, Heiyue's counter-offensive will launch after the festival. We'll leave the operation of the festival's final day in your hands, Master Yin. Very well. It's time for me to take my leave. Ever the elusive phantom, are we? Time. What exactly is it time for, I wonder? If it weren't obvious enough. You're early, Rishia. Ilya? What, you looking forward to practice that badly? Jeez, and I call myself a dance freak. Were you always this dedicated? I'm still nowhere near your level, and I doubt I ever will be. You say that, but your actions paint a different picture. You were just as excited for the private performance as I was. And come on, Rishia, your acting is top-notch. You've finally become a genuine rival for yours truly. Really? Well, true or not, I still owe everything to you, Ilya. You showed me the light, opening my eyes to a path straying from the one I inherited. Though I suppose I should be grateful to those four this time. Yeah? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. You're planning to practice up until the third act today, right? I'll do my best to keep up with you. Oh? You sure you're up for it? Well, who am I to turn down a challenge? Especially from you. Alrighty then. Until it's time for the public performance, I'll improve this scene 100 times over. Follow me, Rishia. Of course. Chapter 2 end. We've been promoted to 8th class detective. Save. New page. Here we are, Chapter 3. Crossbell Anniversary Festival Opening Day. This day marks Crossbell's 70th anniversary as an autonomous state. These 70 years haven't been without struggle or times of turmoil. Wars have raged. The Orbital Revolution began. While Crossbell has had its hardships in the name of progress, we now stand as the leader of trade in Zemuria. Even today, we continue to grow as a bastion of prosperity and business. Furthermore, under the non-aggression pact signed in Liberl the year before last, foreign tensions have been greatly eased. However, the problems that arise from rapid growth and development require us to adopt new policies and legislation. For the prosperity of both Crossbell and our neighboring countries, we must all tackle our ever-present issues as one, moving towards the beautiful future. Having reached an incredible milestone like our 70th anniversary, we have decided to share our joy and commemorate this occasion. Though only 5 days, this year is speculated to be the busiest anniversary festival Crossbell has ever experienced. Arkansas is putting on a new production, but do not let that distract you from all the festivities and events planned. under the name of our great goddess Adios. At this time, I hereby declare the beginning of Crossbell State's 70th Anniversary Festival. Randy, those are the nurses from St. Ursula. Some of them, anyway. It's gamer time. Also, that the bottom right isn't like actually rendered. That's just a picture. It's Palm. Oh my god, get wrecked, Yoda. Look at these two. It's Sonia and Sergey. What's going on here? Look, it's Lloyd and Cecile. This would be the scene where there would be a second Lloyd in the bottom right. And luckily that bug doesn't exist for some reason anymore. Lloyd finally got to see Golden Sun Silver Moon properly on the opening day of the anniversary festival. Those are the tickets that Ilya gifted to Cecile. Phew, that was incredible. I finally understand why people get so fanatical over them. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Ilya was obviously amazing, but I was really impressed by Rishia. I can tell Ilya put quite some time into teaching her. Yeah, I agree. They were already in sync during the private performance, but this was on another level. Oh, that's right. Your team was responsible for solving that case, right? Last time I spoke with Ilya, she couldn't stop praising the efforts of the SSS. At this rate, she's planning to create a play based on the incident. She even mentioned something about giving you a special role in it, too. Really? You're just messing with me, aren't you? Is that what you think? I've known her most of my life, and I assure you, she's quite serious. Then again, she always changes her mind at the drop of a hat. I'm sure you'll live, Lloyd. I sure hope so. My gut's warning me that if Ilya starts to get pushy, there'll be no refusing. Either way, I'm sure you'd be alright. Ilya's not the inconsiderate type. Now that I think about it, did I offend your friend Randy somehow? I could have invited him to join us if we had another ticket. Don't worry about him, Cecile. Arkansas was gracious enough to provide us with special tickets. More importantly, wasn't Randy going to keep your coworkers from St. Ursula company today? Indeed he was. Those girls are always busy, so I was hoping they'd take a breather. By the way, Lloyd, the SSS only gets this one day off, right? Yep, you'd be surprised how busy it gets during the anniversary festival. Getting the opening day off was our reward for solving that last case. I'm glad you're working hard. Oh right, why don't you join me for dinner at my place tonight? Mom and Dad were looking forward to it. Sure, I appreciate the invite. You know, we still have some time before dinner. Do you want to go look around the festival together? Oh, I'm sorry, Lloyd. I was planning to meet with someone after the performance. Huh? You're meeting someone. It couldn't be. What's the matter? I had promised Ilya that I'd go to her place afterwards. Oh, jeez, what am I getting all flustered for? You thought she was gonna meet a guy. She was planning on introducing me to Rishia. Well, why don't you tag along, Lloyd? You two have already met, right? No, that's okay. I'll pass on that. I don't see any reason for a guy like me to spoil your all-girls party. And I bet it would turn into a let's mess with Lloyd party given Ilya's personality. Oh, don't be such a worrywart. Anyway, thanks for spending your one day off with me, Lloyd. I'll be home before dinner, so I expect you to be there before I arrive, okay? Yeah, no problem. Well, that was terrible timing. I wish I was as outgoing as Guy was. Oh, you're here, Lloyd? Hi, Lloyd. Yeah! God, look how cute she is. It's nice to see you again. Oh, hey. What's up, you two? It took me a second to recognize you without your uniforms. Well, we shouldn't be in uniform when we got time off, right? On the contrary, you haven't dressed down at all, Lloyd. Oh yeah, that's because we wear our casual clothes while on duty. Are the Seeker sisters out on a date? Of course we are, silly. I'd much rather be on a date with a boyfriend than my little sister. Well, it's not like I even have time to find one. No, all you ever do is complain about how busy you are, so the least you could do is hang with me today. Yeah, I know. So, what are you doing out here, Lloyd? Are you waiting for someone? Oh no, I'm not. I was just with a friend, but she had something else she needed to tend to. I'm done with all my plans for now, so I actually at a bit of a loss as to what to do. You thinking what I'm thinking, Noe? Yeah, poor guy probably got stood up. He was looking pretty down in the dumps when we called out to him. There's only one thing to do then. Ladies? I think there's been a misunderstanding. Hey, Lloyd. Since you're already free, would you love to accompany two lovely ladies? Huh? There's actually a live concert down in the Harbor District. We were on our way there just now. A concert? That sounds pretty interesting. I know you two don't have much time to spend together. You sure you're okay with me tagging along? Oh, of course we are. It's especially okay if it's you, Lloyd. Any other guy would have to face my sisterly wrath. Calm down, Fran. Anyway, this is a rare opportunity for us, so you're welcome to join the team. Hold on, you two. Trust me, I appreciate the offer, but isn't this a little... It's okay, Lloyd. You don't need to worry so much. You said it, Noe. Look at you having two beauties on your arms like this. Okay, guys, let's go. Okay. Yeah, they definitely misunderstood something. Oh well, can't do anything about it now. Also, this is a reward. If you have a high amount of DP, you get that scene with Noelle and Fran. But if you have a low amount of DP, like a ridiculously low amount, like you have to basically tank the game to get it, there's a unique scene where instead Randy and the nurses come and hang out with Lloyd instead. Thus, the anniversary festival's opening day went by in the blink of an eye. That night, Lloyd dined at the News's residence. They told stories of Guy and reminisced the night away. And then... Crossbell Anniversary Festival's second day. Alright everyone, hope you savored that free day of yours. Got a long 4 days ahead of you. Hopefully you kids will last until the closing day of the anniversary festival. Trust me, I intend to throw whatever work I can find at you. Better fasten your seatbelts. Understood. So we only get 1 day off during the whole festival. Damn, ain't that a bit stingy? Well, I imagine the entire police force has their hands full. Officers on security and patrol duty didn't have it easy on that first day, I bet. Yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles. Be grateful. It's your reward for preventing the mayor's assassination, you know. Can't say the department is happy about all these chores during the anniversary festival. And because of that, we're going to be loaded with support requests. From what I've seen, it seems like there's more tourists in town than usual. Hope you all are ready, because it's time to go out and build up your rep. Work hard, and maybe you'll be as popular as the Bracers. Either way, just keep your nose to the grindstone. Well, he's got a point. I can't shake the feeling that you're tricking us with this mediocre pep talk. Man, I just wanted to kick back over at Michelin with all my lovely nurse friends. Michelin, that's the theme park you can get to with one of the Harbor District's cruise ships, right? I've heard rumors that Mishi works as its mascot. Mishi? Oh, isn't he that gray cat? I've heard of him before, but this theme park wasn't a thing a few years ago, was it? Well, Michelin was opened as a wellness resort for a long time now. I think the theme park, on the other hand, was built around 2 years ago. It's safe to say it's extremely popular. Oh yeah, it is. I went there once, and honestly blew me away. I bet that place is swamped with visitors during the anniversary festival. Can't say I envy the folks working there. Interesting. Very interesting. Chief? Oh, are you done? Anyway, just focus on your support requests for the next 4 days. Got it? As usual, it's up to you how much you want to get done. You'll get a fresh batch each day, so you better get to it. Chapter 3, Crossbell Anniversary Festival. Torture. Here it was. This chapter is so long. It's so long. And during it, they had so many tourist NPCs around the entire state. Testing this chapter is a nightmare. It was such a nightmare. This one chapter takes twice as long as any other in the game easily. But hopefully, since we're only mainlining the stuff, it won't take nearly as long as I last played it. Okay guys, let's check what support requests we have for the day. Judging by the amount of tourists in Crossbell, we might even have to work outside the city. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised. Recently I've heard that tourists are sightseeing at out-of-the-way places like Armorica Village. In addition to the train station and airport, a lot of tourists seem to be traveling by road. Phew, I bet Bellegarde and Tangram have their work cut out for them. Noelle and the others, it appears that the anniversary festival will not be easy for anyone. The Bracer Guild must be quite occupied too. Right, we can't be outdone by them. If we push ourselves too hard, I doubt our stamina will last long. Wouldn't it be wise to decide what to do after evaluating the urgency of each request? That's right. Slow and steady wins the race. Alright, let's check these requests. Geofront B1 sector monster extermination. A dangerous monster, Big Jerome, has been sighted in the Geofront's B1 sector. We ask the special support section deal with this threat swiftly. It specializes in arts. Beware of its regenerative power. Important item retrieval from Muriel. I request your assistance in the search of a lost item, if you please. For details, see Warrant Officer Muriel, the commanding officer of Bellegarde Gate. The many famous views of Crossbell. To celebrate the 70th anniversary, we've decided to publish a visitor's guide that describes many famous places in Crossbell. We would like to request photographs be taken from around the state. Illegal parking crackdown. CPD Metropolitan Division. We expect illegal parking to be a problem during the anniversary festival. In order to crack down on it, we are requesting the aid of the SSS. From the Metropolitan Division, Chief Jolich. Because we are very busy, please ask for me at police headquarters. And missing associate professor. From Sarah, the receptionist at St. Ursula. Our own associate professor Joachim Günther here at St. Ursula Medical College has gone missing. Please hurry and help us find him. For more details, come to the St. Ursula Medical College reception desk. Alright, that's all of them. Let's go upstairs and feed Cope. Hey Zeit. Grr. Pet pet. Gently caresses. Everything's so peaceful. For whatever reason, everyone goes into dummy mode when Zeit's around. It's unavoidable. When Zeit sunbathes, his fur turns all soft and fluffy. Enjoy... have a queen crab, Cope. Funya! And P2. Well, let's start making our rounds in the city. Let's start, I guess we can go outside through Central Square instead of West Street. So this is Anniversary Crossbell. Well, Crossbell City. Anyway, technically it's the entire state, but only the city looks different, is what I mean to say. So there's some unique quirks about the city during the Anniversary Festival. Let's start by heading into Villa Raisins. Let's go find that treasure chest that's over here by the exit. You'll see. Please close my lid. Can't you see how much confetti I'm collecting? That during the festival, the treasure chests within the city have unique messages, which were all written by me because they had to be given like special themes about the Anniversary Festival, and like no one submitted messages about the Anniversary Festival, so I had to write them all myself. And the reason this is because there are unique spreadsheets in the script for the festival because the map is different. Like we have decorations around the city, you got confetti falling, and the limitations in Zero dictate that Falcom created unique maps for the Anniversary Festival. So this is not the same West Street that we've been on. It's a unique one just for the festival that gets its own scenario files, and it's like that across the entire city. So any chest message that's in the city gets repeated on those sheets, and therefore they can have different messages. So we gave them different messages. And that's pretty much it. Let's go into tallies and buy a new issue of the Crossbell Times. Oh, he sells Chapter 5 of Back Alley Dr. Glenn too. I know he sells like the first couple, I believe, at one point, but it turns out he sells 5 as well. Okay. Oh, do you not actually get the extra issue into your inventory? That's weird. Huh. Featured story. Anniversary Festival commences. The Mayoral opening address. At long last, the Anniversary Festival is here. The opening ceremony was held at City Hall and was attended by many domestic and foreign dignitaries. Citizens applauded as Mayor McDowell gave an opening speech, and in the plaza in front of the hall, citizens cheered as balloons were released. This year marks 70 years since the founding of Crossbell State. We would like all of our dear readers to enjoy the festivities, the bustling city. From the start of the festival, many tourists converged from the neighboring Empire and Republic. Even tourists from Liberal and other countries came, filling a vibrant city. There are more stalls than usual this year, increasing foot traffic even more. There was even a mini concert held in the Harbor District. Citizens were fired up to watch this sudden event organized by the Business Owners Association. Festival attendance is said to be more than double that of an average year, stated an economist. Along with the excitement of the 70th anniversary, the popularization of orbital cars and the continuing impact of the Non-Aggression Pact are having positive effects on Crossbell. Full houses at Arkansas. Performances of Arkansas's new piece, Golden Sun, Silver Moon, are ongoing, as they continue to perfect it since the private performance 1 month ago. It is shaping up to be their most successful yet. Those lucky enough to have tickets cannot hide their excitement. With the success of both the festival and Arkansas, the entertainment district is simply packed with tourists. Mr. Drake, owner of the casino near the theater, delightedly said, "We're swarmed with customers." Society, bridge repaired on Old Road. The stone bridge off the side of Old Armorca Road has been repaired and is being inspected one last time. It will be reopened by the midpoint of the Anniversary Festival, but be warned, the areas beyond it are inhabited by dangerous monsters. Be cautioned against traveling by foot. Culture, orbital network testing. Hotel Millennium in the Entertainment District began accepting reservations, among other things, over the orbital network. Because the general public is not yet used to this new technology, tests such as this one have to be kept private. Leisure, let's get checkups. At St. Ursula Hospital, equipped with the latest medical technology, there has been a surprise influx of tourists. Lately, many people have requested full medical checkups when it is doubtful they needed one. A receptionist said, "I wonder if they came just for fun." It seems there will be many long days for the medical staff. Alright, let's start poking around the city. And since we're here, oh, looks like the Hayworths are in. Well, Harold's here for sure. Hello everyone, are you working right now? I'm sure it must be difficult, but I hope you continue to keep up the good work. Anyway, we're on our way to have some fun. I hope you enjoy yourselves. going together as a family is the definitive experience. Don't mind us. Go out there and enjoy yourselves. That we shall do, my friends. Colin is young, so I think we'll only make a single trip around the city. Bye. Let's go down to the geofront and take care of that monster. But before we go find that, let's actually go through the normal front entrance of the geofront. I know where it is, but there's something else we need to check. I can just get these monsters out of my way. Okay, that's good enough. Let's go through here, I believe. This way we can see the unique message for this chest. I tried to join the festivities too, but I kind of got lost in the B sector. It's not even that hard to get out, though it does kind of play into the fact that I always forget that chest exists and continually have missed it. Oh my god, get out of the way. Thank you. Okay, now that we got that done, we can go through the little secret Yona vent and go to the back of the geofront. Let's talk to Yona real quick since we're here. Hey, you guys need something from me? Or did you get swept away by the festive mood and decide to stop by out of the goodness of your hearts? Huh, IRL stuff is such a pain to deal with. I'd rather just avoid it personally. Besides, the festival has never really interested me. Don't even think about trying to drag me outside or something. Every time we stop by, you always have the same sour attitude. I see you're still hacking without a care in the world, too. Unbelievable. I thought you would be downcast after being annihilated yesterday. Don't act so cocky, Tio Plato. I'll beat you one of these days. There's our wanted monster. They're all spread out. This fight kind of sucks. But if I use Genesis Flood, this will simplify things. One of them's going to get a double turn. That's annoying. Sparkdyne. Oh, Tio's going to crit on her art too, so this will probably end it. Later, losers. That was easy. Let's get out of here. I think, what should we do next? Maybe go to Belgard and speak with Muriel about her requests? I don't know if there are any hidden ones in the city right now or anywhere. I definitely, I know where the next chapter of Back Alley Dr. Gwen is. I'm pretty sure I do. And we won't be getting it until, like, the midway point of today. But let me first go... see, maybe not so much the entertainment district, but oh, it's Grace and Rains. You can kind of see that they're floating here because of, you know, Crossbell goofiness. Well, if it isn't my best friends. Love you guys so much. That scoop earlier was exactly what I was looking for. I know I could always count on the valiant SSS. Somebody's in a good mood. You do realize that our job isn't to provide you with stories, right? The situation was quite messy, but I'm a little relieved that the article was primarily sympathetic towards grandfather's struggles. Well, I'm kind of barred from writing pieces on the Imperial faction, so it wouldn't be fair if I only criticized Mayor McDowell, right? And besides, your grandfather's popularity with the citizens is off the charts. Heck, I like the old guy myself. I might be disqualified from saying this, considering I'm a reporter, but I really try to cut the guy some slack, you know? Thank you, Grace. Well, ain't it fine? Reporters are still citizens like the rest of us. I'm forced to run my butt off in order to keep up. Phew, I need a minute or two. So, fun fact, I believe this is the conversation. You want to hang out today? So there's some super rich guy. It's a private party. How about this? no, maybe it's tomorrow. If I ever remember, but I believe that NPC says something like kind of interesting. Hey, Donovan and Raymond. Are they here? Yeah, I remember you guys coming here. Hey guys! How's your day been? The festival leaves us with a little room to breathe, but it hasn't been that bad. Are you two in the middle of work as well? Yep, but we're just catching our breath. Holy moly though, I wasn't expecting the anniversary festival to be this huge. This whole event might actually be even more bombastic than the Queen's birthday celebration. The Queen's birthday celebration? Oh, she's referring to Queen Alicia II. We celebrate her birthday every year by holding a festival. It's probably the biggest event in Liberl, period. Oh, that's right. I forgot you guys are Liberalian. I've actually been to it before, believe it or not. The elegance and flashiness of the festival was truly befitting of a monarch. It's safe to say that it was quite the experience. Glad to hear you enjoyed yourself. It's not just flashy though. They even hold a martial arts tournament at the arena. Tournament, huh? Sounds like it's right up my alley. Oh yeah, I just remembered. Whoops. Congrats, guys! You should be really proud of yourselves. Proud? Are you talking about the assassination attempt? It was more of a mountain of coincidences piling up on top of each other. I'm afraid to think what would have happened if we weren't as lucky. I wouldn't get hung up on that. Besides, if you hadn't stopped that, I doubt we would be here enjoying the festival like we are. Yeah, that's right. If you think about it, everyone owes you big time. Thanks, you two. I'm not used to this much praise. I don't look embarrassed, do I? Red as an apple, my friend. Crossbell's an international trade city, so there's a lot of tourists from abroad. We'll need to keep a close eye on things so we can avoid any trouble before it happens. Looks like the festival is in full swing. Time to join forces and kick butt, everyone. Anything else interesting going on? Why, yes, there is. I've been soul searching for a while now. Pretty far away from home at this point. I like that Crossbell's bustling all the time. It makes me want to stay busy too. Hey Ricky, don't you think I'll be able to figure out my life's calling in a place like this? I don't know, man. Not my place to say. I get you're impatient, but Anton, you seriously need to calm down. I don't have a job. I don't have a girlfriend. Damn, my life is a meaningless facade. Hideous, won't you please bless me with pleasant memories during my travels? We're a ways away from Liberl. I've been accompanying him all over the continent during his soul search. There's never a dull day when with Anton around. Who knows what misadventures we'll get ourselves into this time. You thought they were just gonna leave him in Liberl? Of course not. Anton is priceless. Of course they were gonna put Anton and Ricky in this game. It would just be disappointing if they didn't find a way to put him in. If you don't trust me, then why not try them for yourselves? This is not edited correctly, and that's on me. Because, shouldn't he have a yeah, I probably thought this was his second blurb. Don't you understand yet? My noodles are different from everyone else's. Huh? I guess he only has one blurb for this day of the festival. That doesn't surprise me. Falcom kind of cut some corners during the anniversary festival. Just a little bit. Oh, right. Let's go over here, too. Mainly, the hardest place they cut corners was with the tourists that are outside of the city. So there's some tourists like in the towns and at the border gates and stuff. And they only have one unique blurb for the entire chapter. So even on different days, they'll say the same thing. The anniversary festival is great, but the real party is right here. So yeah, the fishing spot has the same logic as the chest messages do. You know, I just noticed now that you have like unique, or not unique, but like it counts how many of the rods you have, which is dumb. There's like no point of it, except that, you know, nothing's biting. Except that you get additional ones in subsequent playthroughs. Catfish. Oh, that's the Harbor District. Let's head over to East Street. We can pop into the guild, and Arios is in Lamont actually right now. Scott and Winslow are at Tangram, Lynn and Ilya are at Armorca. We already saw Stell and Joshua. I'll hold off on ranking up for now. But what we can do is give the Chiso another meal, have a deep yellow. Whoops. Oh, time to find one of the dumbest messages in the game. Also written by me. Happy birthday, Crossbell. It's Usher. Don't judge me. I got a little ham because I got to write all of these myself. And there are also messages on chests that we can't reach yet, like that one in the back alley. So the ones that you could only get by cheating, I did also write unique messages. And it like calls it out that like you should be able to read that yet. Just for fun. Alright, let's go into the A sector and go get the like one chest I think we're missing at this point. Did I miss any others in the city? It's a little confusing because some of the chests like are different, or like they change locations in Azure. So like now they're starting to blur in my memory about which game a certain chest is in. The ones in the Geofront don't count, so Geofront's the same. It's not a city sheet. These are dungeon sheets. But this one does count. It's technically in the city. Is celebrating the anniversary festival underneath the bell of Crossbell weird, or the most appropriate way to celebrate Crossbell imaginable? Now I have to walk all the way back. Unfortunately, they don't let you fast travel from underneath the bell, even though you're technically in the city. They figure that out. They're like, nah, you're not cheating. You gotta leave the normal way if you want to get your fast travel back. Let me just use this to get my EP back. Okay, I think we've been everywhere in the city, right? Well, other than like the back alley. Pretty much wraps it up. You also see there are a lot of like stalls and stuff around today. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to do a little something. Those of you who are smart already know why I'm doing this. It's really obvious. So Chaco here, God, we've never gotten this conversation yet, but yes, you can replace covers and put unique ones on all the party members. But I'm only going to get one, and I'm going to get Randy's. And the reason why is because getting these or replacing the orbit covers actually gets you bonding points. And I've already made it known that I would like Randy to be our final bonding event partner. But it's a little complicated because we're going to come really close with points between him and Ellie, and I don't want to accidentally get Ellie. In fact, on that note, did I ever give him his dartboard? I don't remember. We might have done that. Oh yeah, we did. Sorry, my memory's hazy. Luckily, it won't be as bad over the next couple of videos, because I'm, for once, for the first time ever, with Zero anyway, I'm backlogging these. You guys are seeing this on Thursday. I'm recording this on Sunday. I do not have Cold Steel 4 yet, but I will by the time you guys watch this. So I'm going to record like 2 or 3 weeks worth of Zero before I get that, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so actually let's look at the map one more time. Checked out Residential Street, Entertainment District. Entertainment District, Administrative District, Harbor District. Yeah, I think we're good. So now we just gotta take care of quests. Let's look at the Detective Notebook. Chapter 3. So St. Ursula will be the last thing we do today. Legal parking crackdown. Oh, the most famous use of Crossbell. Did I read the description on this? God, my memory's terrible. Let's go to the news service. It would be best to officially accept this request before we start leaving the city. Welcome to the Crossbell News Service. How may we help you today? Hello, we're the Special Support Section. We're here to follow up on the support request you submitted. Oh, it's nice to meet you all. Thank you for coming. The person responsible for submitting the request wishes to explain it to you in person. Do you mind? Is now a good time? Yes. Yeah, we're fine to help you out right now. Wonderful. I know it's bothersome, but please go upstairs to the second floor. I'll call and let her know you're ready. Okay, sounds good. Anyway, should we head upstairs? It's the only time you get to see this floor in this game. Well, now and when you finish this request, I believe. Hello, hello, my wonderful friends from the Special Support Section. We just saw Grace. It's you, Grace. Why am I not surprised? Geez, what the heck did I ever do to you guys? Pretty rude reaction to give one of your most loyal fans. You should all be rejoicing at the fact that you've been graced by my presence while I'm oh so busy. I'm not sure I understand where you're coming from. That is unimportant though. Would you please proceed with an explanation of what your support request entails? Sheesh, I figured you'd react like that. Anyway, let me give you the rundown. You probably got the gist of it when you read the request, but the Crossbell Times is aiming to publish an additional issue meant to act as a tour guide. And your best friend Grace is leading the charge. Isn't this my most fabulous idea ever? Gotta admit, I'm on board. Please continue, Grace. Right, so I'd like for you all to go take photos to use in the magazine, if you're up to the task. I only need the snazziest shots you can take at Crossbell's most popular sightseeing spots. Monsters roam the highway, so we aren't exactly most suited to go straight into the front lines to get some great action shots, you know? However, I have my reservations as to whether any of us are qualified for the job. We cannot guarantee the level of quality you aim to seek with the photographs we take. Rains is already busy enough thanks to how crazy the anniversary festival is. He's usually my right-hand photographer, but alas... Oh well. I've prepared a nice little memo for you guys that outlines all the best tourist spots to take photos. I'm counting on you to bring some fantastic shots. As long as any of you have the tiniest bit of experience handling a camera, then we're golden, my friends. I actually have a little bit of experience. Whoa, seriously? You do, Ellie? Huh, news to me. Curious. I would believe you would need to use an orbital camera for quite a while to master it. Well, it was a hobby of mine while I was studying abroad. Of course, it's been quite some time since then. I've probably gotten a bit rusty at it. That's more than perfect. Trust me, it's still better than being completely green. Well, now that you've resolved that issue, are you feeling up to the task? Yeah, we should be good to go. We accept your request, Grace. Oh, my heroes. Well then, here you go. So, all we need to do is find scenic spots around Crossbell and take some photos with this camera, right? Bingo. I better not find any scratches on it, okay? Fix the line break. Oh right, one more thing to be cautious of, everyone. Lay it on us. The Erebonian Empire's border can be seen as clear as day from Belgard Gate, as can the Calvardian border from Tangram Gate. It's a huge no-no to include any pictures of them in our magazine. So please do try and avoid snapping any shots of them, okay? Is it due to political tensions? Indeed it is, Ellie. Circumstances on our side prohibit us from using them too. Okay, so taking any photos of the border is a no-go. Anything else we should know? Yep, I'm setting a minimum quota of 5 photos to submit. Feel free to take more than that if you can. We're going to publish it at the end of the festival, so take as many photos as you can. After all, the more photos you can take, the more it'll help us in the long run. Yeah, that's about it for now. Understood. When you've wrapped everything up, just let our receptionist know and she'll give me a ring. Well anyway, back to work I go. I'll be eagerly awaiting your results. Some people never change. Can't say I've met many ladies with a personality as wild as hers. Well, I think it's safe to assume that Grace is literally incapable of running out of energy. Where exactly is she able to muster up her limitless vitality from? Well, regardless, she managed to skillfully redirect all of her busy work onto us. Who cares? Didn't sound like she was in too big a hurry for the photos. Suppose we should just remember to take photos as work takes us on our rounds. True enough. Entrusting the photography to Ellie will ensure that this request will be completed with ease. Please lower your expectations. It was just a small hobby of mine. I'm sure you'll be fine, Ellie. Let's just make sure to remember to take some photographs when we come across scenic spots. Okay. And with that said, let's start by going to the mountain path. So we can start to take some photos around the state. I think you can take this one today. Let's go to the doll studio. Well, the bus stop in front of the doll studio. There are some on this path, like this one for example. The sight never becomes any less impressive. I was not aware Crossbell had such an amazing waterfall. Yes, this is one of Crossbell's landmarks. You would be hard-pressed to find a waterfall this grand in any other country. I bet. It gives off such a soothing vibe. Next time someone talks about cleansing their heart and mind, I know exactly where to send them. Oh, should we meditate under the waterfall? We can do the hums and everything. As the cascading water crashes onto one garbed in a soul loincloth, only then will the door to enlightenment be opened. Poetic, but I'll pass. I'd rather vomit than picture you in a loincloth, thank you very much. Come on, Teotot, don't be shy. Putting that idea aside, this spot would make a nice photo for Grace's article. Do you mind taking a few photos for us, Sally? Not at all. Don't expect a masterpiece from me, though. Shh, relax, Elle. You just gotta peek through the lens, give it a little click, then bam, we good. If only capturing a great photo were that simple. You need to pay close attention to your composition to ensure you've captured everything in frame. The weather, wind speed, the lighting can completely alter the impression a photo gives. There are no second chances when it comes to a picture-perfect moment. The difference in quality between amateur and professional photography is immediately apparent. I would imagine a simpleton would have difficulty grasping any level of intricacy or nuance, however. Damn, Teotot, you implying something? Calm down, everyone. We should let Ellie focus on taking the photo. Right. I'll try to live up to your expectations. Phew, there we go. I took a couple of extras just in case. Hey, it looks like you pulled through. Well, how'd they turn out? I won't have an answer for you until I've seen the developed photos. At the very least, I think they'll get the job done. It would be a safe assumption to think Ellie has regained her photography skills. Well, I'm no picture-taking guru, but I'm sure they turned out fine. Right. We should keep our eyes peeled for other scenic locations we can take photos of. But anyway, let's get a move on. Well, we got another one that we can take. But, have we even gone this far? I don't think we have, because we haven't been through this tunnel since we went to Mainz at the end of Chapter 1. So, there's a little something new we can do. Get out of my way. Shoot. Monster egg. You. So this is the path we weren't able to trek last time. Or actually we did, but we couldn't go beyond like this exit over here. I believe that's the case. But now we can. We can see what's over here. Oh, that didn't kill you. I almost got into a fight there. Go away, bird. There we go. My aim is not very good, is it? Oh, that was close. Okay, whatever. Tier bomb? Whoops. I had hoped that Phantom Thief B would be the one to loot me. I guess I'm not beautiful enough, whimper. Bulletproof jacket. Help! I'm careening off a cliff! I think my S brakes were cut. I think someone submitted that one, and I was like, I know the perfect... Or something about, like, S brakes, as in, like, the pun. And I was like, I know exactly where to take this and what chest to put it on. So I put it on that one. Oh, something on the ground. Space epith. Go away. Go away, monster. Oh my god. Hold on, Ellie. Ellie, solve this problem. There we go. This is what's over here. That's another monster. Go away. You're ruining my scene. There's another ruin out here. This place is a lot like Stargazer's. I also like that if I can get the camera angle right again. You can see that there's a chest over there in the top left. So you know that's like a place you're going to be able to go to eventually. It's pretty cool. But this is also another thing you can take a photo of. We'll get to that next time. This is where we'll stop for now. And when we pick up next time, we'll continue to go around the state. And oh my god, I just realized that this sign over here has Z fighting on it. Look at that Z fighting. That's great. When we pick up next time, we'll continue to go around the state and take some photos for Grace. But you can't, if you want max DP, you can't take all of the photos today. There's one location at least that you don't have access to until later in the chapter. So it's best to wait on that quest. But we'll get all the ones we can for now. Or at least, you know, while we're on our way to doing other stuff. But that does it for today. I'll see you guys in the next one.